Uber is making an historic change to the relationship it has with its drivers in the UK, treating them from Wednesday as workers rather than independent contractors. For the more than 70,000 Uber drivers active in Britain, that means they'll be guaranteed at least a legal minimum wage, paid vacation time, and many will be eligible for enrolment in a retirement pension plan as well. In the UK, the national living wage, as the minimum pay threshold is known here, is £8.72, or about $12 an hour. Uber said it will treat this minimum as a floor, not a ceiling though, meaning an hour's driving will result in at least a set amount being paid, but without limiting how much more can be made by taking additional trips. The company said holiday pay will be distributed every 2 weeks, but rather than as a number of days to be paid for not working, it'll actually be paid as an earnings top-up of about 12% for each hour worked during a given period. So if someone hypothetically earned exactly the same amount of money for 100 days a year, they'd actually take home the same as if they'd worked for about 112 days a year. Uber didn't want to make a change like this. It's doing it after losing a legal battle in the UK's Supreme Court in February. The court ruled that Uber had to treat its drivers as workers. Under UK law, that doesn't mean they're employees though, and as such can work as much or as little as they want, and quit without issue, for instance. But they must be guaranteed a set of minimum rights in exchange for their labour. This is a landmark change, and you can expect it to send waves through the ride-hailing workforce. Not just Uber's, and not just in the UK. Some of the world's biggest food delivery companies, for instance, use the same model as Uber, where bikers and drivers are independent contractors, and may wonder whether the same should apply to them. Uber's fight over drivers' employment rights extends across its global operations. In its home state of California, drivers are suing to invalidate a ballot measure approved last year that declared them independent contractors. Uber's also facing pressure from European policymakers to improve rights for gig economy workers. Uber's announcement follows the US market close on Tuesday, so expect investors to pay close attention when it opens on Wednesday as they consider what Uber's change means for the gig economy in the months and years to come. For Quick Take in London, I'm Nate Langson.
The biggest stories the moment they happen from around the globe. Subscribe to Bloomberg Quick Take now for insight in an instant.